So here's some more preventative maintenance that Kier claims that they did. Screw preventative maintenance. They didn't even bother getting a permit to do this work. This is the hot water heater and hot water storage tank for my building. And this is the vent for the hot water heater, which comes across and goes through this brick wall, which happens to be the front of the flue for the original coal-fired boiler. The vent pipe terminates right on the other side of that brick wall. Questar Gas came out some weeks ago and turned off our gas because Kier had been a couple months behind in paying the bill. And they shut it off, no questions asked. And when I paid Kier's back bill and got them to come out and turn the gas back on, they refused to relight the water heater because it was illegally, not just improperly, but illegally vented. That pipe terminates right through that brick wall, and for the last 20 some odd years that Kier owned the building before I did, pigeons were sitting on the top of that chimney and doing what pigeons do best, down the chimney. The vapors from the water heater exhaust carry an enormous amount of moisture and is corrosive to brick and mortar. The outside of the chimney now has no mortar between the bricks and is very dangerous. And all of the debris from the bricks and mortar, along with the pigeon droppings, fell into the chimney and covered that exhaust pipe. And what you see here in this rather good-sized trash can is evidence of what was in there covering the vent pipe. Yes, those are our poor feathered friends that didn't make it out of the chimney and were stuck in the exhaust pipe. So basically, the exhaust pipe was sealed and the entire exhaust from the water heater was venting out into the boiler room, where employees, Kier claims their employees, I know my employees, spend a good deal of time down here and could have been overcome at any time by carbon monoxide because of an illegally vented water heater that Kier had installed in May of 2002 by Hoskins and Sons Plumbing. Hoskins is actually the company that services my boiler, and he had made mention before of some of the shortcuts that he didn't approve of that Kier was taking. Sadly, he never mentioned that some of them had to do with my building. But there you go, preventative maintenance, Kier.